the cool thing about this lesson was that the students were really, really fired up about it. And a lot of the things they were fired up about were just claims. They were just opinions and couldn't be supported. This was one that could be supported to some extent. Richard Sherman graduated from the worst high school in the U.S. The text did offer several pieces of information about the high school, like the graduation rate was 57%, 68% of all federal and state inmates are lacking a diploma. And so that really didn't tie, that was just sort of something about the state, not necessarily about his high school. So the students realized that a lot of the claims were not supported by textual evidence. Like this one, this poor group just sat there. Their claim said, "We ignore how the NFL uses our tax money so freely, and we don't care about the brain damage players suffer." So this group went through the text several times and said, had nothing here, nothing. And they said, "We can't find any." And I said, "Boys and girls, why do you think some groups can't find any evidence from the text?" And this group said to me, "It's because we have low lexiles." And it just made me laugh. And I said, "No, you don't. It's because there isn't any support in the entire text." So even though some groups were a little uncomfortable because they couldn't support it, I think it was a good lesson in how to look for those texts and those pieces of writing that don't have good, clear evidence supporting them. And eventually the students are going to be writing a research piece and they're going to need evidence for support. They don't want to sound like this Richard Sherman article, so now we can always say, "Hey, are you supporting yourself, or are you sounding like the Richard Sherman piece where there's no textual support?"